The film's development began when the Marvel Studio received a loan from the Merrill Lynch in April 2005. After the success of the film Iron Man in May 2008, Marvel announced that the Avengers would be released in July 2011 and would bring together Stark, Downey, Rogers, Evans, Thor, Hemsworth, and Banner, purchased by the Edward Norton in the 2008 films The Incredible Hulk from the Marvel previous films. After the signing of the Johnson and the Romanoff in March 2009, Renner as the Beaton in the June 2010 and the Ruffalo to replace Norton and the Banner in July 2010. The film was pushed back for the 2012 release. Whedon has hired in April 2010 and rewrite the original screenplay by the Jack Penn. Production began in the April 2011 the Albuquerque, New Mexico before moving to the Cleveland, Ohio in August and the New York City in September. The film was the more than the 2,200 visual effects shot. The Avenger premiered at the AI Captain Theater in the Los Angeles on April 11, 2012 and was released in the United States on May 4 as the final film in Phase 1 of the MCU. The film received the praise of the Whedon direction and screenplay, visual effect and action sequence, acting and music score. It grossed over the $1.5 million worldwide, setting the numerous box office record and becoming the third highest grossing film of all times at the time of its release. At the highest grossing film of 2012, it was the first Marvel production to generate $1 billion in ticket sales. In 2012, The Avengers was featured as one of the 100 greatest films of all time in an Empire magazine poll. It received nominations for the Best Visual Effect at the 85th Academy Award. Among the numerous other accolades, three sequels have been released: Avenger Age of the Ultron 2015, Avenger Infinity War 2018, and Avenger Endgame 2019. Plot: the Asgardian Loki encountered the representative of the extraterrestrial race known as the Chetri. It exchange of obtaining the Tesseract, a powerful energy source of unknown potential. The other promised to provide Loki with an army to conquer Earth. Nick Fury, director of the covert agency SHIELD, arrived at the remote research facility where the astrophysicist Dr. Irk Lewis is leading a team study the Tesseract. It suddenly activates and opens a portal allowing Loki to reach Earth. Loki steals the Tesseract as the uses the scriptor to the himself, Selving and other the agent, including the client and Barton, to aid him. In response, Fury reactivates the Avenger. Inactivate agent Natsa Romanoff travels to Kolkata to the recurrent Dr. Bruce Banner so he can trace the Tesseract through its gamma radiation emission. Fury approached Steve Ranger to discuss his knowledge of the Tesseract and the agent Phil Coulson visit Tony Stark so it can check Salvan's research. Looking in the Stargate where the Barton steel iridium needed to establish the Tesseract. This led to the confrontations with the Roger Stark and the Roman of that end with the Loki surrender. While Loki is arrived free him, hoping to convince him to abandon his plan and return to Asgard. Star and Roger intervene and Loki the imprison in the SHIELD flying bases and the helicarriers. The Avengers disagree on how to approach Loki and become the argumentative one once they realize SHIELD plan to use the actor to create the weapons of the mass destruction to agent as against extraterrestrial threats. During the argument, Loki's agent attack the Harry carries and the banner transfer into the Hulk in the chaos. Stark and the Roger restart the damaged engine while Thor attempt to stop the Hulk rampage ramp of subdues Barton freeing him from Loki's control. Loki escaped after mortally wounding Coulson. Fury used the Coulson's subsequent death to motivate the Avengers to work together as a team. Loki used the track that generated the saving bolt to open a portal above Star Tower in the New York City, allowing the Chatri fleet to invade. Roger Stark, Romanoff, Martin, Thor, and the Hulk work together to protect New York from the Chitri Chitauri. The Hulk incapacitated Loki with the Romanoff. Learned from the saving now and freed from Loki's meat controlled as the Loki escaped can the shot down the generator for a superior from the World Security Council attempt to the in the invisible laughing launching and the nuclear missiles at the midterm Mathens Stark encrypted the missiles and the files toward the Chautari fleet throughout the wormhole. The missile destroyed on the Chautari mothership and disabled their force on Earth. Stark became the unconscious and this sweet loss power leaving him free, falling towards Earth. The Hulk managed to catch him and average ricocheted him, while a Roman of the user Luki escaped to the claws and the warmer. In the aftermath, Thor password and the imparison Luki and the Tresact assigned the Luki will face justice for the crime.